Oh, here we go. I think we're live. There we are. What's up, everyone? Welcome in. Welcome in. Let me. My charts are a little weird looking here. Oh, there we go. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Happy first of the month. So it is June 1st. Let me get some music going here. With All right, so I'm going to go ahead and jump right in, guys. I have a few trade ideas. The short played out without actually tapping the fib level, and same thing, NQ didn't tap the fib either, I don't think. Oh, I didn't even draw the fib on NQ. Oh, I know what happened, though. I switched to M and Q. Let's see. Yeah, so it did. This was the short. Clean from the fib extension back down to previous day high. But so previous day high, though, was right here. Previous day high is right here. So not only did we go to previous day high, but we went through the fib extension levels that were matching with it all the way back down to value area high. Oh, I'm not filling the whole screen. Oh, weird. Okay, here we go. Let me delete the other things. All right, good call. I need to delete that one. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and delete all the other ones. Here we go. Let's see how this goes. Boom. Oh, it won't let me ever undo that other option. Okay, whatever. So here we are. Thank you, Joe. So what are we looking at here? Man, I like these shorts up here too. That sucks I didn't hold it. So I shorted it in London, but then I took a stop loss on it. I shorted below previous day high. All right, so I'm gonna have to wait here. That short was solid. NQ was at the fib extensions. ES wasn't. We also had initial balance breakout. Now we bounced near previous day low. Let's see what NQ is doing. Bouncing previous day value area low, and we swept these lows almost perfectly. We still have room down to previous day low, but this looks like a pretty nice sweep for now. And look at that. We went from previous day value area low to previous day value area high in one shot. So sniping any of these, I did say I'm interested in being bullish above if we can hold above this previous day mid and previous day point of control. Everyone in Discord caught this short except for me. And so here we are. Look at this. The last 15-minute closed below previous day mid, and the 30-minute here is still not closing. So I'm going to stay locked in here and wait for this 30-minute. It's, oh yeah, man, I already missed the opening range trade, didn't I? Let's see. No, I'm not in any trades right now. Oh, look at this. We're right in the orb. Okay, so this situation, we broke the high first, but we've been coming down. So that's a double break on the way back down, is my understanding of it. I should probably check in the Discord, but I'd almost rather make mistakes when I'm learning a new setup and learn as I go, kind of like that. So at least a little bit, like not checking every single trade, like take multiple trades and then check or whatever. So I am going to look for the short here, I guess. What accounts do I have? Should I do it on an eval? Let's go into Tradeify. I'm going to do an eval. So let's log out and do an eval over here. Yeah, we do have 10 o'clock news. It's PMI. All right, so I'm just trying to lock in here for the 10 o'clock close. We have a 4-hour candle close at 6. I mean at 6 and 10. So let's see how the 30 closes. Like, I'm interested in shorting under point of control, pretty much. And here's what I'm looking at too on the volume profile. So we kind of have a capital B shape, kind of a triple distribution. Either way, I'm kind of bullish above or below this previous day point of control because it's right in the middle of this volume node. If we can hold above it, I'm going to look for us to keep drifting higher. If we're holding below it, technically I could short. I'm not as fond of the short from the middle of the range. I would have rather taken it from up here. Let's look at the 1 minute though. Maybe short it here. So we do have that Tradify account on. I'm going to stay in the eval for now. My plan is to try to pass an account trading the strategy and then trade it and fund it. Oh, so here we go. Look at that. 11 seconds for this 1 minute close. I'm going to try to go quick. There it is. Something like that. Okay, so we have a minimum close below. I'm waiting to close below this VWAP. Yeah, I started late and now I don't have as many views, but I started the stream I scheduled first. I accidentally messed something up and I had to delete it and reschedule it. So it probably messed up the algo a little bit here. Let's see if we get this. I'm waiting. I mean, I'm almost tempted to take it off of the. We close back below that high of the VWAP, but that's not the trade idea. The trade idea is waiting for us to close below this VWAP. And I'm actually going to look in the group here to see what everyone else is doing. Yeah, so the shorts are solid with all this news. $30-minute close below previous day mid. So the way I take that on the 30-minute chart is literally this whole candle flip, and it's right at previous day low. So I can't really take that trade. So I have to stay out of that short, but I can take this short on the scalp. I'm going to use my eval. $14 seconds. Man, this looks pretty. This looks like a nice little bearish candle. Let's see if it traps any sellers down here. If it keeps going, yeah, I mean, this looks pretty nice. Oh wow, look at that. Man, I'm gonna have to take it, aren't I? So let's see if that's a bad call. I'm watching the order flow right here. It's looking like a bunch of selling happening. I actually could have filled one more. Almost is. There we go. I'm going to do 2 more. It didn't let me do 2 more. Okay. Sell, stop. Okay, we got the news in at 10. So, guys, I kind of broke my rule. No trades 5 minutes before news. And it's the 4-hour candle, but this is this other trade strategy. I'm just going to try to follow it. So I'm going to go ahead and document this for my trade journal. But since it's not funded, I'm not going to put it in my I'm not going to put it in my log. I'm just putting this in Discord. And look at that, the 1 minute closed below. So I ended up with a slightly better entry. We're below all the 5-minute EMAs. Let's get Bookmap open, but everything looks great. All right, I'm short with you guys now. A double break trade. So we swept above the 15-minute New York opening range, held below it. So we broke the highs of that opening range first, and then we went back down, and then we closed on the 1 minute chart below the New York VWAP. What grade do you give me? That's so funny. James is in the same one, but on MNQ. Or no, on NQ. Oh, baby. To pass this eval, I need $500, or like I need 450. So what is my target right now? If it's 7 lots, it's 428. So you know what, guys? I'm going to be cheesy. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm trying to get exactly what I need here. Sorry, guys. I forgot my mic was on for a second. No, I just was talking to stream and I forgot my mic was on Discord. I am short now with you guys though, so that's nice. I just don't know. That's fun. That made me laugh, but I don't know how it applies with trading. But it made sense somehow. It did make sense in the moment, but then it didn't. Yeah, I grew up with that too. I mean, you gotta save water. Yeah, you gotta save water. Yep. Bouncing around here, guys. I'm gonna hold my trade. Holding on to orb. So what I noticed here is that NQ already did the move, guys. NQ already did it. Look, there's NQ. Look at that. Better trade on NQ. It already played out. Same trade, but on NQ. So if ES doesn't play out, then I feel like I got gypped. So you could have taken it in NQ and then taken it in ES. Is that what I'm about to see here? Let's see. MNQ. No, you could have re-entered it. Oh, you could have re-entered it. Duh. You could have re-entered it on ES. So yeah, look at that. You could have taken it on MNQ and then got back in right here where I am. I'm gonna try to get that max win on this. So it's looking like I'm actually gonna test this again. Let's see. Create limit short, 7 lots. There it is. So I need 450. So my TP says 455. So because of commissions, I need to make a little bit more, right? So I need to go another tick or two down. And I actually need 2 more on here, so I need to do. Man, I can't believe it. MNQ already went. I can believe it, though, is the thing, but I can't. Look at that. Hey, that's a nice setup, too, up in the top half of the range. Nice R&R. Oh, let me find chat. Yo, what's up? There we go. Being Troy in the house. Let's go. Axel. Are you winning today? Are you winning, son? Well, we'll find out here. Aloha, what's up? Aloha, Kelvin. What's up, Loco? No funded trades or anything, so I'm going to sit on my hands for the funded. I'm practicing the double break here, VWAP trade, and on NQ it already played out though, so it would have been a beautiful trade here on NQ. You could have even got back in on ES. Not that you'd want to, but could have. So pretty interesting to see that. Kind of doesn't give me as much confidence knowing that NQ already made the move. You know what I mean? I'm going to let it play out though, win or loss. I'm not going anywhere. And if I pass this eval, then this account is going to be for trading VWAP. I'm getting a bunch of alerts from Atos. We're right at this value area low on ES. If we could hold above this value area low, it's actually pretty bullish, in my opinion, especially since NQ also just hit that value area low. So, yeah, we're right here. Yeah, so how did that news come out? Came out a little bit higher, which is good for the economy, right? Buying, businesses are buying. We haven't swept previous day low yet on ES. We're testing previous day mid on NQ. We did sweep previous day value area low on both NQ and MES. So like that's where I'm allowed to go long if I wanted to. If I was bullish here, I could go long from value area low back to either previous day mid, point of control, or previous day value area high. Make the full rotation, even previous day high, if I think that's the bottom. There's a lot of trapped sellers down there right now, guys, at this wick. There's a lot of sellers down here, including me, right? ES has not been moving as much as NQ today. So maybe that's something where I have to consider in the future, which one I'm going to trade. Let's see. If anyone has any questions about the trade, it's one I'm just learning right now from Black Shirt Club. Holding below previous day mid on both ES and NQ. That's what I want to see. If we can hold below previous day point of control on MES, that'd be fantastic. Let's see. I might even want to add that level on this chart real quick. Oops. Yeah, see, it's all the way up at the top of the range. That's perfect. This looks great. That's perfect. I love how simple this is, like at the core, you know, like the execution part and what you're looking for, knowing when to take it and when not to take it and all that stuff. It's like everyone's gonna have a different opinion on it probably. And of course, and then the people really experienced with it will have a strong opinion. So like Austin would probably say certain times, you know, yeah, that's perfect. We're looking for the short since we're in a downtrend. Other times maybe we're not, and stuff like that. So that's what I got to learn from experience, and no better way than put some skin in the game and take the trade. So double break trade if you want. There's a free indicator here from Austin, ASFX free automatic VWAPs and key levels. And so that's the one and the 1 minute chart. And I'm just learning it myself. So if anyone else is learning it, we can learn it together here. But I want to be learning it in the Black Shirt Club chat or in the channel. Yeah, the double break. So it's like it broke. It made the 15-minute opening range. So the first 15 minutes was set right here. And then it broke the top side, and then it broke below the opening VWAP. So the 930 VWAP here, we closed below it here on the 1 minute chart. So that's when I mark it enter, closing below. I kind of snuck in my entry a little early because I was watching order flow. And then, I mean, NQ ripped at that point. And I was actually watching NQ, order flow, and ES. So, man, maybe I really should have taken that one on. Yeah, it looks way more. Yeah, it looked, the bearish order flow I was looking at that got me in it was more on NQ than ES. That's hilarious. So I got in on ES though, because that's just what I'm used to trading right now. But I gotta shake it up a little bit here. I gotta be okay with trading NQ too. So I'm gonna work on that. But for now, you know, can't hurt. The setup was here. We closed 1 minute below the New York VWAP and market in there. Stop was just doing above this high because I don't really have anything else right here. You know, this one's too far for me. So I did it above this higher of these two wicks here. And I actually gave it a little bit more room. Making sure I was risking right. Targeting the orb low. The annoying thing here is like, look, MNQ did it perfectly. So MNQ just went straight down. Same trade. Look at that. And NQ could have actually had to stop up here too if I wanted. But it went straight to that orb low. So the way I had to stop though in ES was right here. So yeah, that just worked out so perfectly. And look, now it made the break to that bottom side too. So not what I want to, like, I mean, I wish I was just in it in NQ. All right, let's look at the 30-minute chart here. Just a double check real quick. Let's flip actually to the 15-minute. Look, we are consolidating here. There are a lot of sellers down at this low. So if we keep holding I mean, I could see it reversing here. There's also a little bit of buyers at these top wicks, but not as many as there are sellers down here on the imbalance. So I'm thinking that if this does hold and hold and hold, and there's a bunch of trapped sellers down here, that this could end up being a reversal pattern. Something I need to be open to at least. And speaking of, I need to open Bookmap too. Overall, though, we are below the 5-minute EMAs. The CVD has been coming down. Like overall, I'm bearish still. We're below previous day mid, below point of control, previous day point of control, all these levels. So I'm still feeling good about it for now. Let's see if we can get below these sellers. Like if we can get below 75, 83, something like that, then it'd be looking a lot better. I mean, if we can get below, yeah, 83, yeah. Let's see. In this situation, there is a trade here if we wanted to short previous day mid, right? We have candles rejecting it 30 on the 30-minute chart. So technically, would be able to short that previous candle, but there's previous day low right below it. So that's why we didn't want to even look at that. Let's see. Yeah, I'm about to get stopped. All right, I'm gonna have to post it in my log. Good distraction here while I'm not getting any other trades. We have the initial balance almost set here in 15 minutes. So I'm going to wait for the initial balance. And maybe we'll get a breakout to the downside if the market's really selling off. Otherwise, maybe we get a bounce and we find a long above previous day mid. Let's see. Yeah. For the long, to be honest, I'd kind of rather it sweep these lows first, hit this fib extension. The short up here was clean because look, NQ was at the fib extension. So NQ rejected the fib extension perfectly. Look, we even closed below that VWAP there. I could have, this was the trade right there on NQ, guys. NQ is trading so much cleaner today. Look, 30-minute short on NQ. I need to be okay with taking NQ trades. That just played out so perfectly below the VWAP and it held now. Look at this. It went all the way to all the targets. Previous day point of control. Previous day value area low. 4-hour low now set. So yeah, the NQ short was so solid, closing below this previous day value. I mean, previous day fib, previous day high, and this support resistance right here. Look at that. Close below that too for a breakout trade. So look at this also. Another way to take this trade would have been from this 30-minute candle and never would have stopped out. And that also would have gone like 10R or something crazy because it's such a smaller stop loss. Maybe not 10. Okay, like 5 or 3.8. So many ways to have taken that short on NQ, even on the 30-minute chart without getting a bad entry. That's a great entry. So man, I'm going to have to start trading NQ again. And when I get the clean setup on one or the other, I'm going to have to consider taking it. I would much prefer, though, in general, when they're both setting up together, and that's my higher confluence trade. So no harm, no foul to miss it. But today, I just saw a few different setups on NQ that would have been better than the ones I took. Oh, wow, I didn't get stopped. Look at that. Woo. Sweating. I mean, no, I'm not sweating, but we're sweating. My trade is sweating. I will switch up the tune. I'm holding short too but it's a different trade idea. Well, I'm just gonna be chilling this short for now. We have room to previous day low on NQ. Let's look at that weekly volume profile in NQ, though. I don't have that on here, do I? And oh, it's all the way down here. That's so crazy. Let's see. So Friday close right there. And Monday, previous week. Something like this should be most of it. Yeah, pretty much a double distribution too. We're actually testing it right now and holding above it on NQ. And that's right where that value area low is. So that could be a reversal point to me. I mean, really anywhere in here, previous day low too, right? The thinner area. We could definitely wick into that and come back up. I kind of want to look at a volume at a TPO chart or whatever. Yeah, TPO. Let's do a TPO real quick. Which one did I like? Yeah, that one works. Yeah, look, we have some single prints down here. Right at previous day low where the single prints are. Okay. That's where we bounce too, at the single prints. Okay. Look at that. So yesterday's profile is much more of a lowercase b or a even distribution down here. That's interesting to see now that we're down here. And look, there was a top right here of a single. But that didn't hold. We still tested these highs. So that's pretty bullish structure up here, making structure above this ceiling. So it's pretty bullish. And now we tested this distribution down here. I'm mostly trying to get in sync right now with what the next move is going to be. Like if I'm going to look for a long down here, I mean, look, ES almost took out that previous day low. So I have to be kind of open to anything happening here. I think the short has less positive confluence, knowing that we're holding kind of close to that previous day low and above that volume profile on NQ. We're holding above this volume down here. So we get to that and people want to buy. And I might get stopped out here. I gotta go to the bathroom. Hold on 1 second. Oh, wow, look at that. We're back in profit. Ay, ay, ay. Trying to pass an eval since forever. You were close today. Now you're back at start. Yeah, taking the time is better, guys. I have to always remember. Yeah, it happens. I'm more on the trading slow and steady and just not being in a rush. Like, it sucks to like try to rush on some evals and then blow them all in a row. It's like, okay, well, I mean, you just got to keep going if that's what your plan is, but it doesn't. You don't always have a high win rate when you're going fast. That's what I found. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, the lower goal psychologically does, I think, make a little bit of a difference. It does make a little bit of a difference. But definitely, if you risk up on it too, then you're just gonna blow it quicker too. So I'm pushing a little bit more on my 25K. So I'm risking now my set amount for funded is $200 in $200 25K, $300 50K, $600 100K. So that's dropping quite a bit. Like on the 100Ks, I was doing 1,000. Now I'm doing 600. On the 50Ks, I was doing 500. Now I'm doing 300. So I dropped it on all of them, but I dropped it less. I only dropped it by $50 on the 25K just to have one set of accounts. I'm pushing a little bit more. U.S. Israel seek to force Iran submission via Lebanon operations. I'm gonna. So they just said that U.S. Israel seek to force Iran submission via Lebanon operations. Iran says U.S. Israel tried to pressure it via Lebanon. Yeah, I'm on the right now. I'm more feeling to just start stacking all my accounts and trading, like, you know, taking my base hits, going slow, but doing a lot of copy trading. And that's kind of, I think, just works best for me psychologically, is just being slow and steady. But it means that one tilt day can totally set you back. That one tilt day can totally set you back. All right, so let's look at the 30-minute chart real quick. and see if there's something else setting up here. I mean, we're holding below this volume node at point of control. So if I was like, if I was really bearish, that's technically a short. We're below VWAP. We're below this volume node, below point of control, below previous day value area low. But it's shorting point of control, which I'd rather not take trades from point of control. I'd rather just wait for my other trades. If I don't get them today, then so be it. That trade to me just has burnt me too many times. And previous day mid, I'm a little more picky with it. And especially when we have wicks below us. So in this situation, I'd rather do below those wicks. But guess what? Now we have previous day low right here. So there's not really a trade there for me for the short on the 30-minute. So I am short though on the 1 minute. So hopefully that pays out, of course. But it already paid out on NQ, so I'm going to just hold through it though. Win or loss here, we're going to hold it. And NQ did already make the move though. I think we should all get matching like Starfighter helmets with microphones and stuff. Yes, and all the homies in Austin's group, they took it on NQ and took profit already. It like hit in like 5 minutes, and I've just been holding ES for 20 minutes. But if I get my TP though, which is just literally 1 point below the orb low, then I pass its eval. Okay, I heard it. Danny said it's going down there. I'm risking about $2 million. It's Charles Schwab. No, I'm kidding. So it's 25K. I'm risking a little bit more than $250 in order to be able to get my max win that I need for this trade. TradeFi. 25K daily or select account that I'll take to a daily. So guys, I'm also always chatting with the Discord here when I'm on stream. I mute the mic there sometimes though. So how are you guys trades? 11, Loco, whoever's here, guys, how's your trades? Oh, Joe, did you get an account? Are you trading? Guys, let's pass an eval. If I pass this eval, I'm going to trade this one only for my studying of Austin's, of the Black Shirt Club. So this will be my official BSC account. Okay, so guys, Ludamod has an account. Oh man, I'm excited. I expected to get the cheapest account. Nice, dude. That's sick. 50K account. That's a fund it next. What is that? Aqua Futures or fund it next? All right, we'll have to switch up the music. I'm grooving with it though. Here we go. Let's go, guys. A few $100 away from getting funded here. Wait, what? Did I just read this right? Alpha Futures is working with TJR. Okay. Good to know. Guys, I think the 90% off the crazy Apex deal that's happening right now, because they have bundles and all this stuff. So 90% off ends June 3rd. June 3rd on Apex, guys. Code Luna. Oh my gosh. Look at open interest. How do I even look at open interest? Is it like an indicator or something? Open interest is at 314. I don't know what that means, but it's bullish. I don't know what that means. Oh dang, Austin took the same short, but he TP'd. Sniper. I'm gonna look at the order flow here a little bit, but for the most part, I'm trying to hold this trade win or loss. I wonder what made Austin cover there. Man, he got the perfect exit. At 82.25. That's where Austin got out. I got to get a better exit than him now. Okay. 82.25. Oh, you're talking to 11? You're like, hey, I'm not talking to you here. So what did he take on that? About 0.69R. So that's solid. Well, he actually might have had a looser stop loss. Let's see. Does it show it? Yeah, he had a way looser stop loss. 600. Yeah, all the way up here. Okay, so that was a really small R&R trade. I wonder what made him get out there. If it was Bookmap or something. I don't have to ask him. Oh, is that how you're gonna check to see? Okay, dude, I was so confused about what you were talking about. So, to see the open interest, you'll know which contract it is. And they probably just know Brick will blow it quick with 5 minis. They're like, yeah, give it to the 5 minis guy. Wait, did I miss it? What? Oh, you're talking about like from a while back? When Rips told Lito to go look himself in the mirror? Wait, what did he say? Oh yeah, it's already blown because Lito won it. Dude. No one, yeah, Rips, man, Rips has a special place on the internet. Yeah, I could tell him. I bet Lito's gonna tell him though. I'd rather let Lito tell him. Guys, this is the trade that never ends. Dandy, you're closing. I literally just as you said that, I was saying on stream, this is the trade that never ends. Yeah, I got 7 on this eval. I'm holding though. I'm not scared. NQ is popping back above some of these levels, so yeah, NQ is kind of pushing here. Wow, they're so different, NQ and ES right now. And I'm trying to see all these people won Top Step evals. I don't think Top Step's gonna give me an eval. Yeah, Rips is a savage. Yeah, Rips is a goat. But I guess we use that term too loosely because he really is a goat. Love him or hate him. Love him or hate him, he is a really, really good trader. And I know because he'll say crude things that I can understand if someone that's not their vibe or something. I get it. But he is a goat at trader. Hello, do I need to pay for a subscription in TradingView to trade Apex or no? Nope. You don't need TradingView to trade Apex. Oh, you mean just like if you wanted to trade Apex on TradingView? To be honest, I have no clue. I've had data on here for like a long time. I have no clue. But I think it logs in with Tradeovate. But if you don't pay for the data subscription on TradingView, I'm pretty sure futures are delayed by like 15 seconds. And the difference of NQ right now, what do you guys think about NQ right now, though? Look at it rip. I mean, it's still lower highs right now, though. It's still lower highs, but it looks scary how aggressive that buyback was. And it's 11. It's almost 11, guys. Almost top of the hour here. And still, let's see, no trades for my fund date. Let's look at the other chart here. I mean, like I said, if I really want to short, I could short this here. I'm just not going to do that trade right now on a Monday in my funded accounts. No, thank you. Could it play out? For sure. So the short would be like this. Exactly 0.5 R almost to that PDL. Yeah, I'm good on it. I'm totally good on it. And I'm already in an eval anyway, so we'll chill out. Maybe we can still get another setup. If you don't pay, it's delayed. Maybe. To be honest, I don't know how it works with the login, but I would just trade on Tradeovate. Yeah. If you don't already pay for stuff on TradingView, I wouldn't use TradingView without paying. What's up, Deeks? Dude, I'm just holding the same trade now. Look how long it's been. It's literally been an hour. I mean, that is my minimum 0.5 R right there. I could take my money and run. I didn't even think about that, but I could have been scalping it. But I'm trying to hold for the target, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to change mid-trade here. My real target was right here, but this is passing the eval, so we're going to go for it. We're going to Hodor. Yeah, so how's everyone else doing today, guys? It's Monday, so we go slow Monday, right? GSM in the chat here, guys. Go slow Monday. You guys already know how we do it. Go. Slow. Monday. I didn't leave enough room here. Hold on. A little ugly there, hold on. There we go. Still a little ugly. Whatever. We're gonna go with it. Go slow Monday. So it's Monday, guys. We got all week to trade. Let's just wait for one good trade, or the next good trade. How about that? There's what's the book called? One Good Trade, something like that. Let's just wait for one good trade and let it play out. And that's what we're doing right now. I'm holding this one's an eval trade because it's the new strategy. But if I do pass this eval here, I'm going to start trading this strat in this funded account here. Tradeify select daily. I'm going to go the daily route. So we only need this one more trade here. And yeah, so we could take it tomorrow or the next day. It doesn't really matter, guys. What if we took a really, really, really bomb trade tomorrow? Okay. We didn't trade today. We found a really good trade tomorrow. Like all the stuff that we imagine our setup should be like, it happens tomorrow. Okay, and then let's just say we're not feeling it on Wednesday. Okay, Wednesday comes around and we have a headache or something. We're not feeling it, so we don't really end up taking trade. We miss a few good trades. Okay, we could have had a good trade, but we waited and we said, okay, but I'm gonna wait for a really, really clean setup. And then Thursday comes around, we get another good setup. Boom, 2 winners. And Friday comes around, we're like, how we don't want to lose on a Friday. Maybe we take a tiny L and we just lock it up. And then we're up 2 winners for the week and one like almost break even. Then suddenly, I know it's very hypothetical. I'm LARPing here a little bit, but like then all of a sudden, we just had a week with 2 winners, no losses, and we probably just made more than a lot of our weeks where we have a win, loss, win, 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 you know. So especially, I mean, for me, a lot of my losers, I have been doing mostly negative R trade. So protecting from those losers is a lot of times more important for me than hitting the winner. But now I am trying to size down a little bit and hold my targets a little bit where I can kind of be like, okay, I'm going to take my trades, maybe even multiple trades in a day, take a couple, maybe I can take 2 wins some days and really start to make more. And maybe some of my wins are 2 to 3 R. And suddenly I made a good amount while risking less. So that's kind of my adjustment right now. My tweak is going more that side. But that's just an example of why we want to go slow today. It's Monday. We have time. It kind of helps protect us. I mean, thinking about just the next good trade, if we're going to get one today or not, doesn't really matter. But just as long as it's a good one, it's the main point here. And so right now, I'm not going to take anything from this area. We have let's go over to NQ here. NQ is still popping up. Interesting to see that. We're underneath this volume profile though, so I like that. We have like a distribution now. If we're just kind of looking at recent price action, we have a pretty even distribution. I think we could just start chopping in this. It's pretty much value area low to value area high, previous day value area low to previous day value area high. So who would have thought, right? Classic. Which is good though for me being right now, hopefully NQ rejects up here, back stays in this distribution. Like I was saying, we have like a double distribution kind of vibe right now is what I'm looking at. Again, on the daily too, kind of a double distribution. So hopefully we can stay down in this bottom part and ES keeps going down with it. But NQ and ES are just acting a little different right now. So I have to accept that. And no. Dang. It's crazy how many times I could have scalped this. You know, that first move right there, 0.5 R, 0.5 R, 0.5 R. And that's why the 0.5 R could also be goated. You know, really could have just kept re-entering this every time we broke and closed back below. Re-enter it right here. Maybe take it there again, type of thing, as an idea. But I'm holding. Okay, so now NQ is at that previous day value area high, and so we have room back down into value, just what I was talking about with the double distribution. We can look at it even cleaner on Atos if I bring that on the screen real quick. Let's see, we have Atos. How about the correct one though? Where is it? Oh yeah, that worked. It was very surprising. So check this out. We have what we're gonna look at. Oh yeah, right here. Previous day value area high here, actually. Previous day value area high right here. Hopefully, I'm hoping we can hold below it. This is a 15-minute chart right here. Hold below it, get back down into value. Previous day point controls right here. I'll make that red. There we go. So hopefully that plays out because that'll help with ES going down. Meanwhile, ES is below that value area low. Holding above it though would make me start to feel better on the longs. I think, what we could potentially be making a bottom here. Looking at this price action, it's a little mixed. So it's a little mixed. We got buyers and sellers kind of coming in at different times. I actually see trapped sellers. I mean, sorry, trapped buyers above too. So I think this looks fine. Look, I'm looking at ES and NQ. NQ, yeah, I could see both. Yeah, I see low buy and sell. I see both buy and sell imbalances on these lower wicks, and I see some buyers up at these top wicks that we then reject it. So, however, meanwhile, on the 5 minute, it's just kind of grinding up right now on NQ. ES still kind of grinding down though. So, not my favorite. I wish I'd taken it in NQ. CVD is starting to grind back up, especially on NQ. Let's look at ES. Yeah, ES, it's starting to turn around too, but it's not as bullish. You're done for the day with one break-even trade. Market was too slow today. There we go. Exactly what we're talking about here. Deeks, W's for Go Slow Monday. I don't know about stock trades this week. I haven't really looked at anything too much yet. I probably should. I don't know though. Oh wow, look at NQ. Oh wow, there's a good buy on Riot on Mara this morning. That was a good buy. Wow. Riot's bouncing too. Oh, why am I in the 1 minute? That might explain why it looks like so different. Yeah. A little dip. Mara. Roku. Jemmy. You know, man, I might lie. I don't know who I'm talking to when I say man. I might buy more Jemmy. However, Gaddy's holding. Intel dip is actually kind of nice looking. I kind of want to buy a stone for this gap fill. I kind of like this stone chart. Is that crazy to want to buy this? It's kind of a range trade. I mean, is that crazy that I want to long that? I mean, what's wrong with me? I don't know what happened. Look at that crash. I kind of like this trade. Okay, I want to open up my TD, my Thinkorswim. Rick, what do you think about Stone? STNE. It's really, you're gonna be like, what are you trading here? Because it's really down. But I actually kind of like it for like a range trade here. It's kind of sketch. And this gap right here, you see the gap fill? But it's probably sketchy. Maybe also buying the Intel or what was the other one I was looking at? NVO dip. Yeah, Intel for a day trade is actually kind of a similar idea as that last one, but probably a little bit better chart. All right, great work, G. Good job locking it up too. Man, I hate this trade. Look at this, guys. Back to break even. Austin took the sniper exit, guys, right here. I could have matched him right here. I could have gotten like a tick or two lower. I could have got one tick lower. Or no, I forget what he filled. 180. He filled 82.25. Yeah, I could have gotten a little bit lower and locked out. NQ is really still holding strong right now. We're trading above the previous value area high, but I'm waiting for these candle closes. So if I was gonna, yeah, I like to stick with the 30-minute for those closes here. Back above value here on the 30-minute, and yes, that's a trade I'm allowed to take. Like I'm allowed to be long that, if you know. But the last one closed below, and the truth is we have these inside bars here. So I'm probably not going to be taking anything here. We're also holding below previous day mid. We're below these VWAPs. Like I'm not going to go for that reversal trade. If I was going to take a reversal trade on this, I want to see previous day low get swept. These fib extensions. NQ did hold this previous day value area low. Already made the rotation though. So yeah, if I was going to take a long, it would have had to be on NQ down here pretty much. And of course, that's not the trade I was taking. Yeah. Divergence on the CVD there. This is crazy, guys. I literally could have retaken this trade so many times. Yeah, I might look at it, Intel or let's see. I might look at buying this on Intel. I do like this stone chart still, but I'm going to try to avoid it. Try to stay with the strength. Copper looks solid. Dang, D-Dog is flying. Yeah, look at that bullish buy on the VWAP there. MDB's flying. GME's flying. I've had some good D-Dog trades. Coin. Wow, look at Coin. Spotify breaking back in. Oh, Spotify just broke that VWAP on the opening range. I'm just leaving this indicator on here for fun, guys, but that's not normally how I trade these. So Man, is Rivian actually pumping now? Look at that. Soundhound. Huh. I kind of like this chart. If it holds, there's room up. It's like an inverse head and shoulders. I kind of like this chart. I think this could pop. All right, I kind of, what was the other one I liked? Was it Hood? I like the stone chart. And if I could pull off a day trade on this. You're a quitter. I'm just kidding. Yeah, me too. Yep. Yeah, I'm just in one eval, and it's like a new strategy that I'm learning, so I don't care as much. Take it easy. All right, now that Dandy's gone. Oh no, she's listening. Bust it. What do you think about an Intel day trade? I kind of like Stone, but it's probably too sketch. I guess just if I was doing it really as a day trade, I could do it back up to these highs here. Or whatever that is. It's not highs, but whatever that lasts for about 1 hour. Yeah, the gap fill. That little gap. All right, so I'm thinking about this trade, but it's risking, what is it, 4%? Maybe more like 5% up here. I think I'm just going to do it, but I was going to see if we could retest this VWAP. Maybe I'll just wait for VWAP. I want to wait for, let's see, just as an experiment. This is a 1 minute chart, so I'm either going to wait for VWAP, but breaking this orb actually also kind of makes it, I kind of like that too. And it's Intel. Man, I might not get the VWAP break, so I'm going to have to do I think I'm going to do this orb. I have 2 accounts, so I can do one in my individual and one in my IRA too. So let's see. All right, so if I'm risking like $5 per trade. I haven't put the order in yet. I'm kind of waiting to see what we're doing right here. I think I'm just going to do it though. Yeah, I'm going to do it. Yep, I'm still in the ES trade. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, my line in the sand is this previous day mid right above us. So I have previous day mid and this previous day point of control. So it's like, well, as long as we're holding below that volume node there, I'm kind of, my trade still technically makes sense, but I don't like what NQ has been doing. All right, so I put my trade on here. So here's the trade I'm kind of going for on Intel. Oh yeah, look at this. Does not look good, guys. We are holding above all the we're holding above that high of day VWAP again. Man, this trade sucks. Austin nailed this exit here. Sniper. Yeah, potentially we're bottoming here for a reversal, guys. The order flow is staying bullish here. We're now above where all the potential trap buyers were, and now there's a bunch of trap sellers down there. So I'm not gonna like jump in long or something, but I'm just seeing that on the charts and on the footprint chart. But we still have a loose stop, so I have room to let this trade work out one way or the other. Yeah, NQ is pushing above initial balance too. And NQ is above that previous day mid and that previous day point of control. So I'm watching that right now, not really for this trade, because this trade, guys, I'm letting it play out win or loss. That's the name of the game. New strategy, I'm going to gather data and let it play out, get my experience clean. But in the meantime, I am looking for potential trade in my funded accounts. I did take a stock trade too, small size, risking, I think I was risking like 250 in this one in my personal account. So hopefully I'll make 150 bucks or something like that. And if you guys want to see it, I just did 50 shares. So I think I just did 50. Yeah. So here you guys go. I'll show you. Okay, I just added actually 5 more. I kind of like this. Potentially it could even hold this for higher. Let's see what this does here. I'm gonna just yeah, I might go for a bigger trade here. This is just my first TP down here. Second TP, something like that. I mean, I'm kind of actually interested in a second TP right here. It's almost the same thing. Yeah, so up here. You guys look at this, right back to break even. This is some grindy, choppy stuff, right? I could get out at break even. Not really what I plan on doing or what I want to do. No, I don't actually trade options, just equities, crypto. What's up, Sesh in the house? What's up? What's up? What up, Augie? What's the difference between heat map and order flow chart? Are they the same thing? Well, order flow is just order flow. It's like the flow of orders happening in real time. So you can read order flow on a Bookmap, on the heat map, but you can also read order flow on the TPO chart. I mean, there's order flow tools too that are ways of interpreting order flow, like the cumulative volume delta and other things too. So, you know, there's multiple ways to read order flow as far as the way I understand it. Thanks everyone for tuning in here. We're supposed to have some giveaways right now, but I'm waiting to make sure everyone's giveaways got settled before I start the next round. So I have them primed up, ready to go though. We're creating bullish market structure right here, right? This is a 1-minute chart though, so I'm not gonna draw a line on it like that, but higher highs, higher lows here as we're grinding back up. But yeah, so none of my other setups are going to set up right here. Let's see. I mean, yeah, we are kind of going back up towards these highs on NQ. I can't believe it, really. So we could potentially get a short again from these fib extension levels. Meanwhile, ES is now way lower. Very interesting to see. Yeah, they've been, I mean, technically though, I think NQ's kind of been leading the way. I don't know though. There's been a divergence between the two. How's your London session uneventful? Look, it chopped the entire time. I drew this big box around it because they're so choppy. It's going to go one way or the other. Market's been bullish. It could definitely go lower first. It could, look at this. It's kind of similar structured over here. Find the bottom, bounce, chop around, find its way. Find the bottom, bounce, chop around. I mean, we're below the VWAP. I'm holding it either way. Oh, look at that. We're getting some movement here. So look at that. We might get stopped out right away. And right there, straight to the stop. Boom. All right, there it is. Look at that. There it is. So I'm going to go ahead and document this in my journal. I'm going to delete this for my screenshot. Might go slow Monday. No, I held it to stop. Yeah, that's my plan with it. It's a new strategy. I haven't traded very many times yet, so I'm letting it play out. Yeah, there's news. Lebanese official told US that Hezbollah ready for full ceasefire with Israel. I'm gonna put this on. All right, so we can lock in now. We're not in any eval trades. We have initial balance set. Are we going to look for initial balance breakout? Well, we have aggressive or reactive buying here above the 8 EMA, especially on NQ. ES is falling behind. 5-minute EMAs are getting steep. We're breaking previous day high on NQ right now, and ES still has a lot of room up. So it's like I could take this initial balance breakout here. There's not really any reason not to. Beyond, okay, let's see. Well, let's look. We're above point of control now, so I'd rather not trade from point of control, but potentially NQ broke above already, so NQ kind of already made the move. That's a reason not to. We are above this VWAP now, and we have just a little bit more than 0.5 R to the previous day high, so that's where I target. We have these lows right here too, 0.43 R, so not the best risk to reward, especially since my stop loss is now in the middle of this range compared to being at the bottom of it. It's not the craziest thing though, because it did break out on that news. We'll have to see how it closes though, because it hasn't closed yet, of course. But I mean, I'm not really looking for that trade. That's not really my trade. I want it from lower, so I can't take it. I'm going to be patient. Yep, that's not my trade here. Could risk it or something, but looks very bullish. I just kind of want, now I just want this Intel trade to go. Hit your TP, locked yourself out. Let's go, 11. Nice one. You're in that long there. Good work, good work. And you took the trade to midnight open? Nice. I know Zach likes to target that. I have to be patient here because the next trade I'm looking for is a short from these highs. So it could take a little bit. I mean, with the way the market's moving though, now it could happen anytime. NQ, the thing is, NQ is all the way back up into the fib extension areas, breaking previous day high. That's where we were earlier today. Look how different ES and NQ are trading right now. So I'm going to have to be careful here. I mean, it's already almost noon. I could kind of lock it up. It's a go slow Monday, so I'm not going to push anything here. We took an eval trade, and you know that could be enough. If I had taken that eval trade in NQ, it would have been a winner. I took it in ES, it wasn't. So that's a tough spot to be in. If we look at NQ again, let's look at it right here. Look at that. Same trade. One hit, one didn't. And look, 1.45 R2. So that's tough to see because like, how could I have known which one to take it in? Austin took it in ES, but he covered. He sniper exited right here. Who knows? He might have got back in this. Oh my God, he flipped long on that. Dang. Whoa, MU? No way. No way. What is going on here, guys? Did you see MU? Brick, do you see MU? Bro. Dude. It's like buy the dip. All right, so I don't know. I'm gonna put these back on the 30-minute chart and stay patient. I'm gonna stay patient at these levels here. Let's see if we get this short fib extension. It really could be like a retest of these London lows while NQ shorts the fib extension. I'm thinking though that I might call it. Wait, what? Did I miss this? Dude, my chart did not hit the fib extension. Did it do it on ES and not MNQ, not MES? If that's what happened here, that's twisted. No. Oh, he has another level drawn. 30. Where did that level? He changed. He added a fib extension, the 272. That is why. Okay. Man, this is crazy though. I'm gonna have to make myself stay away. This looks so bullish. I'm not gonna touch it though. I'm just gonna hold my little Intel trade. Oh yeah, I'm gonna put some alerts on Intel, and yeah, I might lock out. I'm not sure yet. Here, let's see. I'm gonna put alerts on Intel as we get close, and same thing to these TP and this TP. Previous day value area high. I think it's gonna have to be a no trade day for me unless I get something at like 2. I'm gonna try to cut off by 2 though, unless I'm already holding a winner. I'm not gonna try to. I don't like to enter positions in power hour. If I'm holding through power hour and it's going my direction, I like power hour. It's kind of been my vibe. So my good trade hours though until 2 is what my stats show. So that's what I'm gonna try to stick with today. It is go slow Monday, guys. So stay safe and don't force anything. Go slow. Take safe trades. I took what 200 something in an eval here. What did we do? 3. Oh, I was up a little. I was risking up a little bit. 325. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. Most likely, if we interact up here and make some clean short from the fib extension, I'm going to be interested in it. Or if NQ rejects up here too. But if NQ rejects, it's going to be hard to take it on ES with the previous day mid here. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm probably not going to take any trades. So, but that was good patience, guys. Good go slow Monday, and I took a stock trade, so that's kind of fun. I'm happy to be trading some stocks right now, and beyond that, I mean, I'm not really touching crypto, and MU looks good. I'm trying to force myself not to touch it. If I did, I'd kind of want to just do a day trade on it. Be in and out. All right. Well, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do the thing. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, bright and early. Maybe I'll see some of you guys in Discord, and I will. Yeah, I'm probably going to stay out of anything. If I take something, I'll post it in Discord. Sound good? All right, guys. Well, I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of the day. It's almost noon here. We got about 13 minutes till noon, and I'm going to be locking it up. So I took that double break trade that I'm learning right now and held it. Strong hands here, guys. Strengthened my hands. Could have taken some profit here, equal to where Austin took his profit, but I decided to hold my trade idea, and I'm going to keep studying that this trade that way. So trading it pretty disciplined here. Cheers. All right, guys. Peace out, y'all. I'll see you.